Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching North by Northwest. What do you know about this movie?
Hitchcock. That's it.
That's all I got too. It won our Hitchcock poll, right? No.
It won our Golden Age of Hollywood poll.
Yes. So we would like to thank all our patrons for voting for this to win our Golden Age of Hollywood poll.
Yeah, so this film has gotten a lot of praise amongst our patrons. We've also watched Rear Window and Psycho on the channel, which we loved.
I think those are the only two that we've seen so far. But yeah, both amazing.
Yeah.
So definitely excited to jump into more Hitchcock because I've never seen this movie, but I have heard of the title at least.
Yeah, I've heard the title. I think the only other Hitchcock film that we haven't seen that I've heard of is Vertigo.
Oh, okay.
And The Birds.
Is The Birds? Yeah.
So I know that there's a huge list of Hitchcock films that I did look into when I was making the poll, but those are the only two that I've actually heard of before researching.
Like you said, we've loved everything so far. I'm really excited for this, and I'm sure this won't be the last Alfred Hitchcock movie that we do.
I think they're always great and just a nice surprise because definitely prior to the channel, I was not gonna sit and watch an older film.
No, I mean, some of these movies are what, like 60, 70 years old or something like that?
Yeah, I think our Golden Age of Hollywood poll was somewhere in the late 20s, early 30s to I think the mid 50s.
Right.
I haven't seen a lot of films in that time.
No, so we're going back in time.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie. Okay.
Purely coincidental, huh?
You always have to say that when it's very similar. Wasn't that him? Wasn't that Hitchcock who tried to get on the bus?
Oh, maybe.
Put something for your sweet tooth, baby, and all your other sweet parts. I know. Very sick woman here, you don't mind, do you?
Well, no.
Thank you very much.
Perfectly all right.
Dang.
There's no such thing as a lie. There's only the expedient exaggeration.
Okay, so he's an ad guy.
Put a note on my desk in the morning. Think thin.
Think thin?
And don't forget, call my mother right away.
I will.
Must be nice to have an assistant just do everything.
Oh, wait, Maggie, you can't call her. She's a Mrs.
She'll figure it out.
These films always make me feel very underdressed.
I know, right? This is just a normal day for people.
You won't be able to reach her where she is. Perhaps if I sent her a telegram.
George Kaplan.
Boy!
Oh, that shot was crazy.
Yeah. So now they think he's someone else.
Would you excuse me, gentlemen? Go right ahead.
So now they're going to think he's George Kaplan?
Oh, come on, fellas. What is this, a joke or something?
Yes, a joke. We were laughing in the car. Come.
He's just getting kidnapped? You got the wrong guy.
Where's the real George?
Right? His mom.
I'm being kidnapped? Well, that is what's happening, isn't it?
Nice try.
Locked.
They have guns. I think they would lock the car also.
Also very far from
New York?
anything.
Oh, that's true.
What are we having for dessert?
He's very calm for being kidnapped.
I feel like he still thinks this is a joke.
You will wait here.
Well, don't hurry. I'll catch up on my reading.
He's very sarcastic.
Good evening.
Okay. What was wrong with the natural light?
My secretary is a great admirer of your methods, Mr. Kaplan.
Did you call me Kaplan?
I know you're a man of many names, but I'm...
Oh, great.
I told you, I'm not Kaplan, whoever he is.
The guests are here, dear.
Look after them.
This is giving me like Clue vibes.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
In 2 days, you're due at the Ambassador East in Chicago.
That's where I'm going.
I don't suppose it would do any good to show you a wallet full of identification.
Provide you with such good ones.
Oh my god.
I'd like a simple yes or no.
A simple no. You simply don't know what you're talking about.
This guy's such an idiot.
A pleasant journey, sir.
Well, time to fight.
It will be necessary for us to insist.
Man, you gotta just stop going straight for the door. That's quite a lot.
Like framing him?
Oh, driving drunk?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they're just gonna send him off the cliff.
Don't worry about me, fella. I'll take the bus.
How well can he hold his liquor? Maybe he'll snap out of it?
That was a whole glass.
Nice! Oh. Dude, sober up a little bit. They just got him hammered and gave him a getaway vehicle.
Cutting people off the road.
Slow down. Oh, which way?
Oh.
Stop.
Oh.
Almost hit him.
Well, nobody's gonna believe him.
I was kidnapped. They made me drink and drive. Going to prison for a DUI is probably a little bit better than going off a cliff to your death. Uh-oh. At least he got saved with the cops being there.
Somebody call the police.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, good. The police are here.
Just fooling.
I got a call somewhere. Where's the phone?
You're allowed one call.
Oof. This drunk, though?
81098.
What am I, a telephone operator?
Hopefully it's not his mom. And she's playing bingo or whatever the hell she was doing.
I was hoping it was his assistant.
Oh, Mother? Mother, this is your son, Roger Thornhill. Poured a whole bottle of bourbon into me. No, they didn't give me a chaser. He wants to know who said. Sergeant Emil Klinger. I didn't believe it either.
He seems like a fun drunk.
Here's your man, Doctor.
Do they need to do a test? It's pretty obvious.
Mr. Thornhill succeeded in escaping.
I want this turned over to the county detectives for investigation.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after all, Your Honor, would I make up such a story?
It is a pretty ridiculous story.
Remember me?
Yes, sir.
Good.
County detectives.
Come in, please.
Well, she remembered him.
Yeah, that's a start.
And here's the sofa where they held me down. They spilled bourbon all over it. I'll show you the stains.
Oh, they cleaned it? Fuck.
Where they keep the liquor. Scotch, gin, vodka.
Oh, these jerks.
We were so worried
Oh.
about you. Did you get home all right?
You bitch.
Roger was a bit tipsy when he arrived here by cab for dinner.
She's lying.
Finally, he told us he had to go home to sleep it off.
This is incredible.
Well, where's her husband?
The United Nations. He's addressing the General Assembly this afternoon.
This is going so bad.
I swear they made me drink.
Now, wait a minute.
His mom is so judgy.
Right?
You mean you're not going to do any more about this?
Roger, pay the $2.
$2? Is that it?
For drunk driving?
He almost killed like dozens of people. Who is this actress? Well, if he's addressing the UN, he clearly has a ton of connections.
Unless she lied.
Now the real George is here.
I wonder if he remembers what room he's in.
Oh, right.
He hasn't answered his telephone in 2 days.
Maybe he got locked in the bathroom.
Or he's dead.
Yeah.
The key to 796.
Not for all the money in the world.
50?
Roger, you are disgraceful.
This is your mom. Why do you need to bribe your own mom?
The bed doesn't seem like it's been slept in, and I was just wondering if I ought to go on changing the linens, you know?
She's already been in there,
Yeah.
so there's no body.
They can figure out some stuff.
I wonder if I look like Kaplan.
Stuff's still there.
Yeah, maybe he has an ID or something here.
Do you know who I am?
Sure, you're Mr. Kaplan.
When did you first see me?
Outside the door, a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, that was the very first time?
How'd you know I'm Mr. Kaplan?
She has a key.
This is room 796, isn't it? So you're the gentleman in room 796, aren't you?
Peculiar.
Could I hang in the closet, Mr. Kaplan?
At this point, just become him.
But then everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, we saw Mr. Kaplan.
That's true.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kaplan.
So this is the first time anyone's met him.
Nobody knows him.
Let me see something.
Oh yeah, same size?
I don't think that one does anything for you.
No.
Shorter.
They've mistaken me for a much shorter man.
Hello, Kaplan.
It's good to find you in, Mr. Kaplan. You do not recognize my voice?
Oh, crap.
Yes, I know who you are. And I'm not Mr. Kaplan.
I'm just in his room.
We are pleased to find you in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, time to run, mother.
They're probably on their way up here right now. Come on, let's get out of here.
I think I'd like to meet these killers.
Would you?
She's gonna hit him with her purse.
I think they're gonna run into each other in the elevator.
This is them.
You gentlemen aren't really trying to kill my son, are you?
This elevator's so full, too.
Oh, no, gentlemen, please, ladies first. Come along, ladies.
Roger, will you be home for dinner?
He just ran.
Where to?
I don't know, just keep going.
Just left his mom.
These people keep getting their cabs stolen.
Take me to the United Nations. I'm being followed. Can you do anything about it?
Yes, I can.
I was suspicious of him.
Don't ask why your taxi driver knows how to lose people.
Your name, please.
Kaplan, George Kaplan.
One moment, please.
Stop calling yourself that.
Mr. Townsend of Unipo.
Gloves?
Yeah, what can you even do in here?
You wanted to see Mr. Townsend.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Townsend.
Who's the other guy?
Were you at home last night?
Oh, I've been staying in my apartment here in town for the last month.
Is that his son?
My wife has been dead for many years.
Who are those people living in your house?
The house is completely closed up.
What is going on? Gardner and the wife.
Do you know this man?
No.
Are you kidding me? Don't hold
Put your hand on it.
You dumb son of a bitch. Oh, you just got your picture taken?
Listen to me, I had nothing to do with this. Don't come any nearer. You get back.
Now you're running? This just went from bad to worse. This was like a painting, though.
Yeah. Also, how did he stab someone in the middle of the UN and then run out and get a taxi?
The fight is that of Roger Thornhill, Manhattan advertising executive.
He is screwed.
I'm gonna get mistaken for George Kaplan when George Kaplan doesn't even exist.
Van Damme's men must have grabbed him, tried to put him away, using Lester Townsend's house.
Oh, so these people know what's going on.
Created to divert suspicion from our actual agent.
How long do you think he'll stay alive?
Well, that's his problem.
Wait.
So...
what can we do to save him without endangering our own agent?
What the fuck?
Convince Van Damme that this was our own agent hot on his trail.
Oh my god.
Our agent, working right under Van Damme's very nose, will immediately face suspicion.
So which one's the agent? Well, it can't be the guy with the knife.
The gardener. So these people at least know that this guy is just totally screwed.
Yeah. I mean, but they don't care. They're not going to help him.
Right, because it endangers their own real agent who's somewhere.
My fingerprints are on the knife. I'm a car thief, a drunk driver, and I murdered a man for revenge. Kaplan, who obviously knows what this is all about.
Sorry, that doesn't exist.
Oh, you want me to jump off a moving plane? Well, thank you so much, Mother. Yeah, well, goodbye.
She's like, yep.
I'm so excited for the next ridiculous situation he's going to get caught in. Like, how extreme is it going to be? Like, a whole building's going to blow up. It's like, Kaplan!
Something wrong with your eye?
Yes, they're sensitive to questions. Will you call them?
Don't go away.
Oh!
He's at window 15, upper level. You're in luck.
Oh, thank God.
I'll have to know the name and space before I can let you through. Just a minute. Hey, come here.
At this point, he should start giving out his real name and just fuck that thing up because he's Kaplan from here on out.
Where is he planning on going if these are all sold out?
Gotta just make his way into one. Oh. Sorry, miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
My fault. He went that way. I think he got off.
Wow. So she's a keeper.
7 parking tickets.
Oh. She definitely recognized him. So he's going to Chicago now?
I think so. He was going to one of the last places Kaplan was at. It makes sense now why that waiter kept being like, Kaplan? Kaplan? And no one was responding. Person doesn't even exist.
I feel like he looks more suspicious walking around with sunglasses on.
If only he started with a beard, could shave that off.
Could shave his head, right? I think it's not really the style.
Oh.
Well, here we are again.
Yes.
What if she's the agent?
So?
Oh, you think? They said it was right underneath their nose. Maybe she was a dinner guest there. We haven't seen her yet. She could be the agent.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would make sense why she helped him.
Yeah, she's just very...
Cool?
like, there.
Right.
Present.
Oh, you're that type.
What
Honest. Because honest women frighten me.
Because you're not honest with them? Like that business about the 7 parking tickets?
I have to start pretending I've no desire to make love to her.
Oh, jeez.
She might find the idea objectionable.
Then again, she might not.
Definitely met his match.
I tipped the steward $5 to seat you here.
Is that a proposition?
I never discuss love with an empty stomach.
You've already eaten.
But you haven't.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm Eve Kendall.
What do you do besides lure men to their doom?
I'm an industrial designer.
Jack Phillips.
No, you're not.
Thank you.
You're wanted for murder on every front page in America.
Oops.
It's going to be a long night, and I don't particularly like the book I've started.
Dang.
Oh, let me think. Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Must be an awful book.
Right?
Roger O. Thornhill. What does the O stand for?
Nothing.
I feel like she's dangerous.
And you wouldn't happen to have an extra pair of pajamas.
Oh, police.
Wouldn't order any dessert if I were you.
I get the message.
That isn't exactly what I meant.
Yeah.
2 men got out of a police car as we pulled into the station. They weren't smiling.
She has to be the other agent.
I think you'd better go out and tell those police to hurry.
Patience is a virtue.
He's always breathing.
Just up in the luggage.
I think is it a bunk? Or you think it's the luggage?
The waiter said that you were getting along pretty good with this Thornhill fellow.
Oh, is that his name, Thornhill? And I intend to lock my door, so I doubt if I'll be seeing him or anybody else tonight.
We'll be in the observation car at the rear of the train.
It's comforting to know that.
She's so good.
Still breathing?
Hurry up and get me a snorkel.
Snorkel. Oh, it is a bunk. Uh-oh, your disguise.
Why are you so good to me?
Shall I climb up and tell you why?
Sure.
So forward.
I'm a big girl.
Yeah, and in all the right places, too.
What the fuck? Is that a compliment?
Maybe you're planning to murder me right here tonight.
Either she's the agent or she has a thing for murderers, which is not good.
A fetish.
Yeah, she's a murder fetish.
Don't bother with the washroom.
That is a huge room.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good omen, don't you think?
It means you're going to sleep on the floor.
Is she an agent or is she an evil?
DM 3901.
Eve, you bitch!
Oh, no!
This guy just has like a bunch of actresses on his squad. I mean, he should have realized it was a little too good to be true.
But I thought it was because she was an agent.
I know, I thought it was because she was a good person. Whoa, he got a nice disguise.
Have you seen the man we're looking for?
Oh, Mr. Thornycroft? Well, good luck to you both. How are we doing?
Oh, I may collapse at any moment. You're the smartest girl I ever spent the night with on a train.
Now, will he get her to fall in love with him for real?
That's what I was thinking. I think she feels bad.
I don't know. He took the post and went up that way. Come on.
Aww.
Poor guy. Oh, okay. Man, everyone's just fucking scheming. Lots of red hats. That's a cool visual. The shaving cream beard. Comparing sizes. They're just talking to each other, maybe?
Think so.
Ferry stop, Highway 41. Go.
He wants to be sure you're alone.
All right.
I think she's saving him.
We'll see each other again, won't we?
Sometime, I'm sure.
I liked her.
Wait a minute. Please.
You're running out of time. I guess they had a great night.
This is like the middle of nowhere.
She either saved him or just sent him to his death.
I feel like maybe his death, and then maybe she felt bad, so she's like, just get out of here.
Yeah.
Is that a bus?
Uh-huh.
It's not a soul.
Not Kaplan, because Kaplan does not exist.
It's slowing down, right?
I don't think so. But I do feel like you're right, that he just kind of got sent here to get killed.
He's a bit shorter. I know Kaplan doesn't exist, but he could think he's Kaplan.
Right.
That plane's dusting crops where there ain't no crops.
Maybe just get on the bus.
Yeah, I think you've waited long enough. Suspicious plane.
Right?
And there's literally no one out there.
Yeah, that's coming for him. Dude, move!
Oh.
You're in the middle of nowhere with a plane hunting you.
Do something!
Run! They have a gun!
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Get in and get down.
Just stay in here. They'll run out of fuel eventually.
Stay in there till the next bus comes.
Oh.
Bus.
Bus.
Oh, that's not a bus. Are you gonna stop?
Oh. Are you kidding?
Get out of here. The other tank may blow.
Run, dude! Just gonna steal one of their cars?
Yeah.
I mean, he should be safe now. I think the pilots are dead.
Oh, yeah, they're dead. George Kaplan did this. What a plan to try to take him out. Put him in an empty field and send a plane after him. Eve did send him to his death.
Now you're dead to us, Eve.
Eve.
710, are you sure?
Left a forwarding address. Hotel Sheraton Johnson, Rapid City, South Dakota.
Got a message from him at 9.
She lied to you.
Nothing.
Get the address.
Right? Oh, she's here? She's gonna look at the paper and it's gonna be George Kaplan blows up plane.
She's in 463.
Oh, yes, that's right. Thanks.
Smart man.
Man, what is he gonna say, though? And is she alone?
I don't think she's alone. She's probably with those bad guys. All right, he's just going for it.
Surprised?
Yes.
No getting rid of me, is there?
No.
Yeah, come on. It's gonna take a little bit more than that, Eve. It really was in the paper.
The meeting with Kaplan?
Uh-huh.
He didn't show up.
Oh?
It's funny, isn't it?
Why funny?
Oh, she's still pretending? I just assumed that they... Oh.
Work and no play.
She's got a gun.
There isn't going to be anything more between us, so please. Goodbye.
Giving him a chance to not get killed.
You let the hotel valet do something with the suit first. There's the phone.
He's very calm, considering he knows that she set him up.
How quickly can you get a suit sponged and pressed? 20 minutes?
That seems very fast.
Good service.
Girl like you. Wicked, up to no good. Ever kill anyone? Tease a man to death without half trying. Stop trying.
She panicked for a second.
Yeah. I thought he was starting to confront her.
He's watching her. He's got a scratch.
Oh, right, to get the address? He is not afraid to just confront everyone, considering he's being hunted.
How much may I say to start? What am I bid?
100.
Ooh, this evil guy.
How much? 800 is offered, thank you.
So he's just gonna walk right up to him right here?
You disappoint me, sir.
I was just going to say that to her. I didn't realize you were an art collector. I thought you just collected corpses.
Damn.
Peevish lover, stung by jealousy and betrayal.
Those are all 3 real things.
Apparently, the only performance that'll satisfy you is when I play dead.
It'll be quite convincing, I assure you.
$25.
So that was the FBI that was talking about the whole situation.
Kiss me again and poison me to death. You have no feelings to hurt.
Ouch!
Bidding on this collector's porcelain. Please start the bidding.
That was the FBI guy.
Got a much better chance of survival if I go to the police. Good night, sweetheart. Don't think it wasn't nice.
Man, he just ruined them.
They're selling at $1,200. Do I hear $1,300?
Yeah, but now where do you go?
$1,000.
1,000 is bid.
It's just...
1,500.
Well, the bid is already up to $2,250, sir.
I still say 1,500.
$2,250 twice?
1,200.
Sold for $2,250.
2,250 for that chromo?
Just cause a confusion?
Start the bidding at $750, please.
How do we know it's not a fake? It looks like a fake.
Just trying to get kicked out.
You're no fake. You're a genuine idiot.
Thank you.
11 once. We'll say 12. 11
I
twice.
feel like saying $12.
We'll say 13.
$13.
Last call, 1,200.
2,000.
2,000?
2,100.
I'm sorry, sir, but we can't.
Make it 2,500.
Ask him to leave.
You're a hard negotiator. 3,000.
I haven't finished bidding yet. 3,000. I bid 3,000. I'm sorry, old man. Too bad. Keep trying.
Kaplan crashes auction.
The description of Thornhill, Roger, wanted by NYPD. Positive ID.
These cops are stunned.
Right. Yeah, I got it.
Where are we going?
Airport.
For what?
Orders.
Oh, this guy's dirty.
But didn't you hear what I said? I want to be taken to police headquarters.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
What? Either they're dirty or the FBI guy called it in. Because the FBI guy did go straight to the phone.
True.
This way, Mr. Thornhill. Wait a minute. We haven't much time.
You might be finally safe?
Where are we going? New York or Washington?
Rapid City, South Dakota.
That's where Kaplan.
Thank you. I've seen Mount Rushmore.
So is your friend, Mr. Van Damme.
Van Damme? What about that treacherous little tramp with him?
Oh, God.
There is no such person as George Kaplan, which is why I'm going to have to ask you to go on being him. We'll discuss it on the plane.
He's become too useful now. You're an FBI agent.
I'm an advertising man. I've got a job, a secretary, a mother, 2 ex-wives.
2 ex-wives?
Forced to do whatever she did in order to protect herself. See, Mr. Thornhill, she's one of our agents.
Oh, she is the agent.
I'm afraid you have put her in an extremely dangerous situation.
Oh, no.
I called it. You call her a bitch.
I would never say something like that.
Quite obvious to him last night that she had become emotionally involved.
You trying to tell me that I'm irresistible?
It's your responsibility to help us restore her to Van Damme's good graces.
You should get something in writing that he gets his name cleared.
Sure, that's not what he's worried about right now.
Compliment you on your colorful exit from the auction gallery.
Thank you.
Philip, if you don't mind, I'm going back to the house now.
Uh-oh. They're not taking the deal?
Save the phony tears, you little fool.
You just stay away from me.
You can't get involved in this.
What the fuck? Does he have... Was that part of the plan, hopefully? Does he have a bulletproof vest on? Oh, it's got to be part of the plan, because that's the FBI guy.
This was way more elaborate.
Right? I'm going to grab you, and then you're going to shoot me.
How do they get the plan to her?
I'm sure they have a way of communicating if she's... They've probably been communicating with her constantly. I guess it was just maybe blanks?
I asked the professor if I could see you again. There's not much time.
Isn't there?
Got to apologize for everything he said.
My relationship with him made me uniquely valuable to them.
Oh, so she didn't start out.
Yeah.
What's wrong with men like me?
They don't believe in marriage.
I've been married twice.
See what I mean? Goodbye, darling. I've got to get back to the house.
Man, she's going back? Can't just get her out?
You and I are going to get together and do a lot of apologizing to each other in private.
Well, he has told you, hasn't he?
Told me what?
She's going off with Van Damme tonight on the plane.
Oh.
I don't like the games you play, Professor.
War is hell, Mr. Thornhill, even when it's a cold one.
Perhaps you ought to start learning how to lose a few cold wars.
Wow.
I'm not going to let you
Now,
do
please don't spoil
Now, come on,
everything.
get
Now,
up.
please.
Where did that guy come from?
Has been tentatively identified as an employee of the federal government.
Oh, what? So they just outed him as the FBI? Even though he's not, but still.
I'm wondering about in good health. It could have proved fatal to Miss Kendall.
I've begun to forget her already.
There's no way.
Sure.
See you in a few minutes.
Yeah.
He didn't lock the door behind him? Yeah. What'd you think?
Oh.
How high are you?
He sounds very high. This is someone else's hospital room?
Stop!
Oh, excuse me.
Stop.
Oh, God. I've been through this before. Jeez, what a house. Does this actually exist up here?
I mean, the first house was also huge.
That's true.
Runway?
Yeah, it's only like a little private runway. They said he was leaving like within an hour, right? And that was probably a while ago. Hey. Seems like this is a difficult way to get in.
I just didn't know what I was doing.
He wanted to destroy you. You had to protect yourself.
She's doing really well, playing this off.
I wonder if I might have a few words of parting with you, sir. In private.
Maybe he doesn't trust her. How much stuff do you have to throw? Oh, damn.
Little treasure here has a belly full of microfilm.
It's microfill.
I don't know.
And thereby wrapped everything up into one very neat and tidy bundle.
See you later, Van Damme.
That?
Damn, Leonard.
The gun she shot Kaplan with.
Oh!
Shoot one of your own people to show that you're not one of them. Just freshened it up a bit with blank cartridges.
Uh-oh.
Why did you punch him?
I mean, you probably scared the crap out of him.
What was that noise?
Run.
We wondered what it was, too, didn't we, Leonard?
Uh-oh.
You're not taking her on that plane with you?
Of course I am. This matter is best disposed of from a great height over water.
Oh, just
throw her out of a plane?
Yeah, just dump her in the ocean. Man, I thought Leonard was about to just betray him.
I just didn't understand why. Leonard's the only loyal one.
Yeah, seriously, loyal Leonard.
It's a lot of information.
I mean, she'll recognize the rot.
Yeah. Just gonna drop it.
Is he really gonna chuck it?
One of my most valuable attributes, as it now turns out.
Ooh.
Not the greatest throw.
He's heading pretty far out on the north.
Come on.
Look at it. Open.
Well, we'd better get moving. He should have his wheels on the ground inside of 3 minutes.
Got the message to her.
I think I left my earrings upstairs. I'll be right down.
I mean, they already don't trust her.
And the figure that they got at the auction sale last night is filled with microfilm.
That's how he's been getting it.
We're gonna have to look up what microfilm is. I assume it's just the government secrets or whatever, just micro, like as in tiny writing or something. Film that you can kind of look through.
That makes sense.
Oh!
Stay where you are.
Why are you armed? Everyone's so nervous. Oh, crap. Oh!
Get that figure back from her.
Oh!
Did she just miss her shots?
Pinned down for 5 minutes before I realized it was that same silly gun of yours.
Oh my god.
Hurry up. Just drive through it, no?
Yes, just ram it.
Or run on foot.
This is no good. We're on top of the monument.
Oh my god. Kaplan destroys Mount Rushmore.
Climb down.
We can't.
Here they come. We have no choice.
She's in heels.
This seems very steep.
Yeah.
Let's go back to New York on the train together. All right?
Is that a proposition?
I feel like Leonard's running out of places to go.
Right? Oh, I'm letting them have it. I'm not dealing with that. Is there anything in this general area where you can just kind of walk easily? Oh no, he's just waiting. You just lunged at him on the side of a mountain. Eve, hit him. Oh God.
Oh.
Oh, but she has gloves on.
Help me.
He's not gonna help you.
Oh.
Thank you, Sergeant.
That wasn't very sporting, using real bullets.
Come on, I've got you. Up.
I can't make it.
Eve, do not fall now.
Come along, Mrs. Thornhill.
Oh.
This is silly.
I know, but I'm sentimental.
What? They finished that movie in like 15 seconds. All right, that was North by Northwest. What'd you think?
I love that.
That was really good. I feel like we had a great time watching that.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. I feel like there was just a lot of suspense, obviously, but also there was like a lot of moments that were just kind of fun.
Yeah, fun. Not funny, but fun. Like it was just so easy to just get totally consumed by this movie.
Yeah, I feel like I had a lot of the same feelings during Rear Window.
Yes.
Where you're just like, you're so invested in all the neighbors and the relationship.
Right, the relationship, the suspense of everything, especially like Rear Window when, you know, they're walking through and you're just like, come on, hurry, like he's on his way back. This, exactly like you said, had a lot of that same excitement.
Yeah, and the music, obviously the music in these films always just like takes it up a level.
Oh yeah.
It's just like, da, 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 and you're just like
a full orchestra and just stressing out.
I had so much fun with that. Obviously, there was a good amount of twists and turns.
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns. It reminds me of Forrest Gump, where Forrest is just continuously in these awkward or incredible situations, all these very important things and stuff. It wasn't to the scale of Forrest Gump, but it was just so funny how him as like Kaplan just kept going from ridiculous situation to and it was always to end up in the paper or something. It was just like Kaplan, you know, destroys plane and Kaplan is involved in shooting, and it was so funny how he just kept stumbling into these insane situations.
Yeah, no, it just kept getting worse and worse. I mean, and it all just started by coincidence in the beginning when they're just calling out Kaplan and he's like, oh, I need to make a telegram.
Just him raising his hand is enough for this entire story to start.
Yep. I loved Eve. I didn't.
Yeah, we never questioned Eve's motives. She was just so amazing and clearly had a handle of the situation since the moment we met her.
Mm-hmm.
There was two options. Either she was an agent or she had a murder fetish or something.
Or she was in with the bad guys.
Or like three options. She was in with the bad guys.
And I mean, kind of 2 out of the 3 of those.
Right. Well, maybe 3 out of 3. We don't know yet. But so yeah, when we're first introduced to her, it's so easy to like her, but it's also kind of difficult to trust her a little bit. But there's that immediate connection between Eve and Roger/Kaplan.
Yeah, no, I feel like they had just like this immediate spark.
Yeah.
And obviously it kind of sucks that it was a little forced
fake
by her, but obviously she started to like him right off the bat. And for a second, we really thought that she saved him.
Yeah, we were going back and forth. Like, she was clearly upset on her face. So did she save him and she was upset because she was never going to see him again and like she sent him on his way? Or was she upset because she did care for him and still sent him to his death? That plane situation.
Yeah, which she did. That whole plane situation was another one that was very suspenseful. When he's just standing there after he gets off the bus and there's cars coming by and whatever, and it's like, what's happening? And then that one guy that's waiting for the bus points out that the plane is not crop dusting actual crops.
Right. Just that little bit of information that plane is a little awkward kind of got him to be a little bit more suspicious because he's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and that plane just starts shooting at him.
And then, yeah, I mean, you had a great idea, and it was the same tactic that he used, and it was to hide in the corn, I believe.
Yeah, so he got kind of
crop dusted.
Yeah, so he ended up having to get out of it. But that scene was crazy when he's just like trying to stop the truck. He successfully stops it, almost getting run over.
Almost, yeah, he does go underneath it, and then the plane can't get out of the way fast enough. It just slams and explodes into the side.
The truck drivers are just like, get out of here, the other one's gonna blow. And he steals the car. But I feel like there was just so many good characters.
There was so many good characters. Like you said, Eve was fantastic. She went from incredibly interesting to kind of the backstabbing, but then she wasn't backstabbing. She was the agent all along, and now she's in danger. And like, she had such an incredible arc. Obviously, Roger Kaplan just going through the whole movie was phenomenal.
Yeah, he just had like such like an air of like sophistication, but also was funny.
He was funny. He was quick on his feet. He could handle stressful situations.
Yeah.
He really should be an FBI agent after this.
You know, he did really good.
But yeah, like you said, every character was great. I mean, going down to like his mother and stuff, or like the maids and the gardener, the police officers, the professor. I mean, everyone was fantastic. Even Leonard, who just visually looked like a psychopathic killer with those just like dead eyes. So when he
Leonard was scary looking.
When he pulled out that gun, I thought for sure he was gonna betray Van Damme.
Yeah, that was shocking. I feel like, I mean, there were a decent amount of shocking moments. That one got me really good. For a second, I was thinking that Eve actually shot Roger.
Right. I mean, really thinking about this, man, there's like a dozen or more incredible scenes. I mean, how crazy the UN scene was, where he gets a knife in the back and then
he immediately pulls it out. It's like, dude.
It's not even that, too. Like, he pulls it out and turns around and gets his picture taken.
After saying his name was Kaplan.
Right, yeah. Every single person he met, he's like, oh, I'm Kaplan. So yeah, I mean, the scene of him getting confused and then kidnapped, the drunk driving scene and him trying to clear his name with that. Like you mentioned, Eve shooting him and stuff, but even when he's in the train station and he's hiding in the bunk bed and stuff, or when he's pretending to be the red cap guy, and there's that great visual of all these people in so many red caps that stand out, and the cops are just like quickly rushing through everyone. I mean, there was just so many great, stressful, intense, and perfectly executed moments.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we pride ourselves in trying to figure out these movies.
Yeah.
As they're going along, but there was absolutely multiple times that we were like, hold on.
Absolutely. It got us plenty of times, and I feel like that's a credit to just the movie being as fun as it is. Like, you're just having such a good time going through all of this with Kaplan.
Yeah.
Because you're having so much fun.
Things slip by.
Yeah, things slip by. Like, you're not just dead set on trying to figure out every like little clue and mystery and stuff. But yet it was still a very thrilling story.
You know, for one of the older films that we've seen on the channel, it looked really good. We've commented on like the colors and stuff in these older films that we're watching. It looks so good. visually, even like, you know, obviously they're using like green screens and things or backdrops.
Right, yeah.
Not green screens, like backdrops in some of the scenes, like the driving and everything. But I feel like it just makes it charming.
Yeah, it works. Somehow, I mean, you could take this, and I feel like that was more appropriate for the movie than shitty CGI scenes like that in the 80s or 90s or something like that.
Yeah, this ages nicely.
Right, yeah. Like at no point, even when he was drunk driving and stuff, and you know, it's clearly some camera stuff, and then it's the backdrop and him just like in a fake car, obviously. Yet still so believable, and it's the fun and the creativity of the movie that just lets you accept it and just keep going with it.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it.
So yeah, visually very stunning. Definitely these older movies, the blue eyes are just like, obviously it was a requirement back in the day. If you didn't have blue eyes, fuck you, I guess. The acting was incredible. A lot of these older films, there's, I feel like, an intentional emphasis to make the main character, I don't know, like quick. I can't think of the best word. They're just very intelligent. It reminds me of like Lawrence of Arabia. When we watched that, I was just stunned with some of the quick comebacks that Lawrence would have. With this, when Kaplan or Roger, like especially the auction scene, when he was just giving to him, he made Eve cry, and he was, you know, giving
savage.
He was just so savage. Every single remark was just like, damn, Kaplan. And then the intelligence to get out of that situation, to just be a shithead, and
just enough to get the police involved.
It just be like, $2,500. I'll give you $1,200 for it.
Give you $12.
This is not how auctions work. No, that's garbage. I'll give you $3 for it. Just so clever. I really just had so much fun with this.
Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with it too, and I think this is how we felt about every Hitchcock film that we've seen so far. Obviously, Psycho was like a whole other genre.
Psycho was a lot more intense, but still, you're just so in the movie.
Yeah, I think you are absolutely in it and totally invested. And that was a decently long film.
It was long. I mean, there was definitely times where you could feel how long this movie was, but that didn't change the enjoyment of it at all.
Yeah, it's just when we're talking about it now, I'm like, oh wow, like the whole drunk driving thing and everything, I'm like, oh, like that was this movie, and that was it seemed like that was a while ago.
That's what I'm saying. Like when you really think about how many incredible like little situations he was in, it was like a dozen or 24 times where it was just like, oh my god, what's gonna happen here? Someone gets stabbed in the back, or so. A great time. I'm so glad that this won our Golden Age of Hollywood poll. I mean, clearly Alfred Hitchcock, we're expecting to really enjoy it like we have with everything else so far. But it's going to be interesting. By the time we're done watching a bunch of Hitchcock films, I'm going to be curious which one's my favorite, because at this point, they're all excellent.
I know. It's hard to pick so far, but I've really enjoyed all three of them now. We still have more to get through.
No, this was a great time.
Yeah, and thanks to the patrons for also suggesting this type of poll. It's hard putting these polls together, and it's hard to try to even things out between some older classics and some great 80s films that we've been loving.
Right, some newer stuff, and so we try to spread everything around, but
I love this. I thought it was such a good suggestion.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This for sure won't be the last movie that we do for classic films.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.